Alright, this is part 2, and like I said in the last video, here's my review of Dragon Ball Evolution. Okay, so, I know a lot of people out there saying, oh, blah blah blah, the movie sucked, blah blah, blah blah. Well, to those people, yes, I agree with you 150 fucking percent. This movie took the name Dragon Ball and slapped it on there as the title to make money. I mean, look at the poster. Take away the name, and I couldn't tell you what the movie is. Alright, so this is going to contain some spoilers, so I'm just warning you now. I leave the video. Alright, so the story is it's Goku's 18th birthday, and his grandpa gave him a Dragon Ball. He goes to school and has bullies like any other cliche teen movie. I mean, shit, Goku has a crush too. Surprise, it's Chi-Chi. I'm a fan of Dragon Ball series, and I mean, this movie just fucked it up in so many ways, people. So Lord Piccolo is back, and what does he want to do? Take over the world. No surprise there. He's accompanied by his henchman, Mai. Mai? You mean Pilaf's Mai, the one that was Pilaf's henchman in Dragon Ball and had no relations to Piccolo whatsoever? Yep. So Piccolo raids around collecting Dragon Balls. He stops by Goku's house to find that it's not there and finds Grandpa Gohan inside. He crushes the fuck out of his house and leaves with them inside it. But wait, where's Goku? He snuck out to Chi-Chi's high school party. Wow. Just wow. Of all the reasons for him not to be there, Goku faces bullies at the party, and they always call him Geeko for some reason, even though they look and dress similar. And that the head bully drives a car that resembles Bumblebee from Transformers. What the fuck? So Goku comes home, his grandpa tells him to find Master Roshi, then he dies. Blah blah blah. Teams up with brown-haired Bulma, and then they go off. Okay, so Goku tells Bulma there are 7 Dragon Balls, even though in this series Bulma's the one who tells Goku what a Dragon Ball is, even though he didn't know about it. So Bulma wants to make like an unlimited source of energy, even though back in the manga she wanted to wish for a boyfriend. Alright, so they go up to the city to find Master Roshi. Wait a second. The city to find Master Roshi? I could have sworn he lived on an island. Nope, not in this movie. He lives in a fucking Brooklyn brownstone. What the hell? So Roshi tells Goku that 2,000 years ago Piccolo and Uzaru tried to take over the world. Piccolo was imprisoned and they didn't say what happened to Uzaru. So Master Roshi tells Goku that he has to master airbending. That sounds familiar. So they find Yamcha, and well, Yamcha finds them. My mistake. So he sounds like his anime counterpart, but that doesn't forgive the absence of Puar, the Wolf-Fang Fist, and of course his trademark scars on his face. Speaking of absences, where the fuck was Krillin? I guess he was on vacation. I don't know. So the end, Goku and Piccolo fight. It was so short, and yes, he does the Kamehameha wave. Doesn't even look like it though compared to the anime. I mean, fucking, I'm sorry guys, what was I gonna say? Oh, that yes, they in the movie they refer to it as the Kamehameha. Master Roshi's always like, you must master the Kamehameha. What the fuck is that? Just say Kamehameha wave, yo. Let's cut to the fucking chase. So Goku does it, but at the same time he shoots up with it. I guess they was trying to do what Goku did in the manga or anime. When he defeated Piccolo, he like punched through his chest, but they don't even show all of that because it's PG, a piece of shit. So what happens? It was like an Uzaru punch or the Dragon Fist, whatever. I almost forgot. Goku transforms not by a full moon, but by an eclipse. Way to fucking contradict yourself. But wait, how can Goku transform without a tail? Good fucking question. By the way, the Uzaru isn't a giant ape. It's like a chipmunk on steroids, about 89 feet tall. Way to screw that up, guys. Another thing is that in the beginning of the movie, Goku tells his teacher that 2,000 years ago, the Namekians tried to take over the world. How the fuck would Goku know that shit? You know how he says? You know how he knows it? Because he says his grandpa told him. How the fuck would Grandpa's Gohan know that? I mean, look at Dragon Ball Z. Piccolo, look, Lord Piccolo, after he's killed in the manga, he gives an offspring which is, you know, Piccolo Jr. And he doesn't even know he's Namekian. He fucking Nappa tells him that when they're fighting the Saiyans on Earth in Dragon Ball Z. So how the fuck would Goku's grandpa know? I mean, come on. I'm so upset, yo. They really fucked this movie up. Alright, so no Saiyans are mentioned in this movie at all. There are no after credit scenes or anything to set up a part 2. I mean, I'm glad, because at the bottom of the garbage trash can dumpster shit fest, this movie is there. I mean, I've waited since 2002 for this movie, and Fox just said, let's fuck up everything except the name Dragon Ball on top. First off, Goku is 5 when Dragon Ball starts, not 17 turning 18. Grandpa Gohan is already fucking dead. Bulma's hair is blue, not brown with blue streaks. You cannot fuck something like this up. This is just not Dragon Ball. How can they mess something up this? How can they mess it up so bad? I mean, what's wrong with this? You know what Fox had to say, guys? They wanted to keep the movie realistic. That's like making Lord of the Rings realistic. It doesn't fucking work that way. Kami is not present in this movie. Korin isn't in this movie. Neither is Mr. Popo, the Lookout, Goku's Tail, all the other shit that was a part of Dragon Ball and made it popular. They really fucked this movie up. Justin Chadwin, come on, man. What's up? You said you was reading the manga on set. I mean, try acting like Goku, not a shy fucking outcast teen from some cliche movie. And James Wan, fuck you, man. You really had a chance to make it right, and you completely made a movie that is not Dragon Ball. Goku never went to school. Master Roshi lives on an island. Get it together. And speaking of, where was Master Roshi's pet turtle? I didn't see him in this movie. This is horrible. They have the option of 1 or 2 things left to do with this franchise. They could either leave it alone and, you know, just completely overlook it, how they did with the Hulk, or they could reboot it. They could reboot the series and make it better, greater, and pretend it didn't even come out. Again, like the Hulk, the way Eric Norton did it. And you know, the Incredible Hulk is pretty good, but back to Dragon Ball Evolution. Alright, so 20th Century Fox, you can lick my balls. You guys, nah, fuck you guys. In my info box, I left a link to a video that I think is what Dragon Ball Z should be. The second link is a Dragon Ball protest movie. Jinx5150, I'm giving a shout out to you, man, because you're absolutely right. This movie was a piece of shit. The third link to the video is what I think America should do when this movie is released. I think every Dragon Ball fan, every person that doesn't know about it, get on it, read the manga, watch the anime. It's a great anime, but this movie is not Dragon Ball. It's nothing like Dragon Ball. They took the names and the title and they threw it in the fucking movie. That's all they did. That's all they fucking did. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but if I had to choose a director for the next Dragon Ball movie, I'd go with Zack Snyder. If you haven't seen The Watchmen, go and see it. Zack Snyder did that shit for the fans. And I think if he put his heart into it, he would make a great Dragon Ball movie. So I'm up for Zack Snyder to direct the next movie. Who's with me? So leave comments if you want. I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. Man. Since 2002, they really messed it up. I'm out of here, guys.